Huh. I haven't been to the small mall in a few years. A lot has changed.
I know, right? It's really cool. Where do you want to go first?
Well, you already went shopping for clothes, right?
I wouldn't be opposed to buying a little more.
Then let's go shopping for some outfits then. I'll get something too.
Yay! That didn't take much convincing.
Did you think I would have opposed the idea? To the idea?
No, I just figured you'd choose another place first. Like the anime store, video game store.
Psh, I don't think I'd ever take a girl to one of those places.
Hey! Why are you assuming I wouldn't like places like those places just because I'm a girl?
Well, you're not into those things, so why bother? Sorry.
Yeah, but I go with you because it's what you like.
Oh. Haha, oops. I guess that does make sense when you put it like that.
You're so funny, Aragon.
Absolutely nothing I said was funny. Maybe that means something for your relationship. So he leads me into the clothing store filled with an assortment of clothing for men and women. I've never been one for fashion. I've been wearing the same t-shirt for years. To be honest, me too. The only massive things that I really wanted to buy something was the DLC merch. Not that I'm wearing the same one every day. I just have multiple of the same t-shirt. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Here, come here, Aragon.
What is this? What is this? What is it? What is it? Oh, Sarah points at the swimsuit section of the store. There's an assortment of swimsuits and swim trunks, all on sale due to winter coming soon. You're thinking of getting a swimsuit? Sayori nods as her gaze becomes fixated upon a red and white bikini on sale for half off. I guess it wouldn't hurt to pick up some swim trunks and maybe a shirt to wear. I check the size of a few swim trunks and find just one that fits. Yeah, this'll work. And this is a good shirt too. It's a blue floral pattern shirt that is also just my size. Okay, I'm finished.
You already finished?
Yeah, it doesn't take me too long to choose an outfit. I'm not picky.
Neither am I, but... Bleh! Be patient with me, please!
Of course, Sayori. I'll help you choose some outfits. After Sayori decides on a swimsuit, we go over to the girls section of the store. Hey, how about this? It looks cute. I point my finger towards an orange and white stripped t-shirt and an overall dress. I would say it's striped.
Oh hey, that's a cute one! You have a good eye.
I was a fashionista in my past life. Sarah giggles as she catches my sarcasm.
I like it! Let's go try it on.
You mean you can try it on? I know mine fits me.
But I need a second opinion.
Okay. I'll be the clothing judge for you. For today. But I'm sure you'll look cute in it.
Let's go find out then.
I follow Sayori to the dressing room and wait a far enough distance from her stall so nobody looks at me weird.
No peeking, Aragon!
Hey! I wouldn't even... Sayori goes behind the curtain before I could say anything more. I notice a few glances from the workers, but I just smile and look down at my phone. Sayori does seem a lot more... preppy? Yeah, she seems a lot more preppy around me. A complete contrast to how things were a week ago. But now that I think back on it, maybe we did need a little bit of a break from each other. Or is it I constantly talked about things that I didn't even understand, which probably only made her feel worse. The paranoia is still there, but I think I'm really beginning to trust her now. Of course, the lingering guilt is there as well. But I think it's okay to just live in moments like these.
Okay, I'm ready!
Alright, come on out! Sarah comes out wearing her brand new outfit. okay. Sorry. I was just thinking for a bit because I wanted to say it's nice. And I mean, it looks nice and it looks good on her. But it's once again due to the... There's a difference in how the lines are drawn. Like in thickness, and I'm pretty sure in the way... The usage of coloring as well. Which makes it seem a bit out of place. It doesn't seem like it was like drawn for her body, but it's kind of just moved onto there. And I really don't want to throw any shade at like any of the artists and stuff, or like the coders and stuff. I was just like, I looked at it and something felt off about it, and I think it's just the line, the way the lines are very different compared to the original style. It still looks cute on her though. I like things like these. I don't know what they're called, but I don't really wear them. It really does look adorable, and it suits her perfectly. Well, that's definitely a keeper. You look great.
You're not just saying that to be nice, are you?
If the outfit looked bad, I would tell you. And this one doesn't look bad on you at all.
Awesome! I'll keep it then. I like it too. I have one more outfit to try on. Wait here.
Wait, what other outfit? Wait, are you sure you want to show me?
I need a second opinion.
Well, alright, if you're cool with it. I feel my face turn a bit red as I realized that Sayori only had one other outfit with her. Her bathing suit. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, Aragon, chill out. It's just a bathing suit. There's nothing to be nervous about. Yeah, like the other lines feel a bit more natural again. Man, I really hope I'm not trashing the other thing too much. I also like bathing suits with these types of like riffles. Like, I really like them, but I can't really find any. I've been looking for them. There was like this one art where like Natsuki had a bathing suit like that I've seen. And then I was like looking for it and I couldn't find anything in my size. They were either too small or too big. Are you also jealous that you can find these? Aragon. Okay, never mind. There's plenty to be nervous about. I haven't seen Sayori with this little clothes since... well, ever. See, there's a little twirl showing me more of her body than I ever thought I'd see.
What do you think, Aragon? Does it look good on me too?
Yeah? Duh! You look amazing!
I wonder if it's because I'm half naked.
That's not... You know that's not it. Chris, my arm's trying to hide the fact that it's... that this is most definitely it.
Well, I'm glad you like it anyway. I'm a bit insecure about myself, but I still wanted to show you.
Well, I'm glad you had the courage to do so. Ah, great, Everga. Now you're making it seem like you're only happy to see Sayori half naked. I mean, it takes a lot of courage to do this in the first place. Trust me, I think you look great. The bikini suits you well too. You did it great. You did it, Aragon. Why didn't you compliment the bikini first?
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Maybe we can go to the beach together. We have everything we need now.
That's a wonderful idea.
Alright, that's enough looky-loo for you. I'm going to change back now.
I don't say anything back as Sayori returns to the stall. I discreetly touch a hand to my cheek and feel a good amount of heat radiating from it. Great. I'm starting to think Sayori did this on purpose. But who am I to complain? My guy instinct tell me that this is a surefire sign that Sayori still has feelings for me. Guy instinct. No, they didn't already know. But it does make the idea of telling her how I feel a bit less intimidating. You just have to find a good moment. And
Alright, I'm ready to go pay.
Sure, let's go. He's still out of breath, I guess. So then I spend a few more hours at the mall. I end up taking her to both the anime and the video game store, leading to plenty of moments where Sayori teased my taste in manga. But she still remained curious as to what I was actually passionate about. I also stopped by a candy store and got a bit too carried away with the amount of candy we got. It's one of those establishments that lets you pick as much candy as you want and they charge by the kilo. It adds up quick. But Sayori was happy, so I happily paid. So I walk with Sayori. As I walk with Sayori towards the exit, I start thinking about what it means to be on a date with somebody. Is this a date? What constitutes a date versus a normal hang-up with a friend? Honestly, I sometimes, like, some of my friends who, like, natively know English, speak English, whatever, they also just say they have dates with friends. So, it's a date with a friend. I guess it's my turn to drop some hints. Hey, Sayori.
What's up?
So if this is not a good question, but what do you think it means to be on a date?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Do you consider us to be on a date right now?
Dang, she turned that right back around. Well, do you consider us to be on a date right now?
I've already thought dates come with certain expectations on what they should be. I've never really been a fan of that. When you hear the word date, what do you think of?
Well, I guess I've never been one to see dates as going out to the movies or having dinner at a fancy restaurant. But I do think there has to be a bit more to it than just a simple hang out with a friend, if that makes sense. I guess I've never been... Okay, so I didn't feel weirded out by the word restaurant for invalid reasons.
So it should be easy to call this a date then?
I don't really know how to make this a date. Do you want to?
Follow my lead.
Serif's arm around mine and walks a lot closer to me.
We can call this our first date. Sayori and Aragon exclusive.
I'm cool with that. Sorry. But would you like to have lunch somewhere? We can meet somewhere fancy if you'd like.
Didn't you just say you don't think dates should only involve fancy places?
Hey, I'm just trying to reciprocate you here. What if we walk through the city?
That's a great idea. Let's go.
Sarah and I walked together for a bit until we reached a few storefronts. Oh hey, look at that. They have some cool stuff here.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at this.
Sarah grabs a small green clover crown and places it on her head.
Oh. How do I look?
You know what? I'll save that. It's my clover crown now. It's still yours, but I want it. Actually, pretty cute. Actually looks pretty cute. You should keep that. Before Sarah has a chance to object, I pulled some money and paid for the crown.
Hey, you didn't have to do that. I could have paid.
Hey, this is a date, isn't it? I'm okay with paying for things. Just because you're on a date doesn't mean the man has to pay. How is with days of friends? That's personal, I'm just thinking currently to myself. Interesting.
But I can pay too. I'll tell you what, let's take turns paying for things. If you want something, I can pay.
And if you want something, I can pay. I like your thinking. Genius, Sayori. Sayori and I walk further into the store. The small space is a trove of various eclectic items, each corner revealing a surprise. The soft melody playing from a speaker nearby, adding to the entire vibe of the place. Towards the back of the store, there is a small display of vintage-looking books, each looking to be about 50 years old or more.
I wonder if Yuri knows any of these.
Yuri runs her fingers along the worn spines of the books, reading each title out loud with a twinkle in her eye. I forget that Sarah is also super passionate about literature, probably knowing way more about it than she initially lets on. Sarah and I grow ever engrossed in the store's atmosphere. We find a few funny-looking accessories and try them on, posing in front of a nearby mirror. We get a few stern looks from the clerk, but I think he knows we're just two young kids having a good time with each other. On a shelf nearby the book's display lay an assortment of board games. both old and new.
Hey, look at these!
Oh man, this one was my favorite as a kid. We both direct our attention to a board game called Battleship. Okay, we have to take this home. I'd love to play it with the others too.
Yeah! We can host a game night in the club or at one of our houses.
Sounds like a good time.
I'll pay for this one.
But wait, we both wanted it.
Good point. Let's play rock, paper, scissors to decide.
Can't you split it? Like the pay?
Losers to pay.
Alright. We take our positions and... Rock. Paper. Scissors! I chose rock. She chose scissors.
Oh, darn!
You seem awfully thrilled to lose.
I just wanted to pay for you this time. Makes me feel like I wear the big pounds around here.
Psh. We all know I'm the man in this friendship.
Whatever you say, Aragon.
Go and come out with water. Before making our way to the front to pay, Sarah grabs one of the vintage books from display and brings it along. Probably a gift for Yuri. As we leave the store, bags in hand, I realize that there is so much of the day left. So, what's next, Sayori?
I'm a bit hungry.
Sayori's stomach rumbles loudly.
Okay, maybe a lot hungry.
Yeah, I could eat too. There's a cafe nearby we could check out. I'm not an expert, but I think they might have food there.
You're so silly. Let's go.
What? Sarah and I walk down the streets, our stomachs now growling basically in unison. She pushes open the door. As she pushes open the door, a small jingle announcing our arrival. We're instantly greeted by the aroma of freshly baked bread. Oh, bread. Sorry. I can mow much worse. I don't know what that statement was, but I love bread. I love it. I once made a bread wrap for a friend for Christmas. It was beautiful. I worked 2 days on making a proper beat and writing some lyrics that are totally serious. Very serious. About bread. Ah, yeah, I'm starving now. How can you not when you see bread? Sorry, I'll try to. Sayori and I approach the counter and look at the array of options displayed behind the glass.
Ooh, look at these pastries! I think I might get that. What about you?
Well, I don't think I'm in the mood for a pastry. That sandwich over there looks a little too irresistible.
Yeah, you're right. A pastry would be a good dessert, though.
Could be. My bad.
I'm torn between that I'm torn between that quiche and a ham and cheese croissant. Both sound very yummy.
At this point, anything sounds yummy. Here's an idea. Let's get both. We can share and have a little bit of everything.
Wonderful idea.
I go ahead and place the order and head out to the outside patio to find a seat. Ooh. You know what? I'm just keeping that background. We find a cozy looking table by a window, away from direct sunlight and in front of a well-placed fan. Not that it's hot or anything, but a fan is always nice.
I'm really glad we decided to come here. They've got everything I like.
I agree. Though it's not too hard to disappoint you when it comes to food.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Sarah's demeanor changes a bit. It's okay. It's hard to disappoint me too. Food is great.
It really is. Do you remember that time I almost set my house on fire?
Ah, how could I forget? You were trying to cook something, right?
Emphasis on trying. I do miss when you'd come over to help me clean my room, though.
Yeah, I used to do that, didn't I? I think back to my memories with Sayori. I don't remember being as friendly as I should have been. Hell, I think I was kind of an ass. It's no wonder Sayori doubted my true intentions. And even now, I can definitely see why someone would think I'm just her friend because of what happened. And I'm still not sure how to prove that I'm not.
Aragon, can I ask you something?
Huh? Oh, sure, what is it?
Do you think I depend on you too much?
Depend on me? That's a bit of a loaded question. I don't think I understand what you mean.
It's okay. I can try to explain. What I mean is, I don't want to feel like I'm relying on you too much for support, you know?
Oh. Well, I guess that wouldn't be so great, would it?
I don't want it to be a bad thing. I don't know. I guess there's a part of me that wonders what I'd do if you suddenly had to move away or something.
Ooh, I get you now.
You do?
Yeah, I think I do. I mean, I will always be your listening ear, you know? But yeah, it would be unrealistic to think that I'm going to be here 100% of the time.
Right. There's always Monica. She's really supportive. When she wants to be, anyway.
Hey, now, I'm sure she'll try and support you whenever she can. I believe that.
Yeah. You're probably right. She has been trying to reach out to me recently. So I should try to put more faith in her.
From where I'm standing, you already kind of do. But what's important is that you're both at least trying. And that is a very good thing. And as long as you know that you have people there to support you, I think you'll be okay. You can be really independent, even if you don't realize it. I've seen it firsthand.
Really?
Yeah, you always take charge in situations, even unintentionally, I think. Like that moment with Natsuki and her crappy friend.
Well, sometimes I think that's a bad thing.
I disagree. I think it makes you great.
I really appreciate those words. They really feel nice to hear. But I still can't help but question if I'm still holding you back from being truly happy. The voice in my head tells me I don't even deserve the care you want to give me.
Well, I'm not sure how else to say it, but that voice is a liar. I'm here to prove that dumb voice wrong. I want you to know that you matter to me. I care about your well-being, and I am absolutely positive the others do too. So today, I am challenging that voice. We'll replace it with the truth together. Truth being that you are cherished and loved by all of your friends. And you're deserving of love and support just like everybody else. I reach out my hand. Sarah stares at my hand for a few seconds before she reaches out and interlocks hers. Sarah and I maintain eye contact for a little while, until I notice Sayori blush and look away. I don't think she's got nerves around me before. Either that or I was too stupid to notice it. But before I could think about it anymore, a waiter comes by and brings us our food. The freshly made quiche and croissant are placed down at our table, along with 2 complimentary cups of water. Sarah and I give our thanks to the waiter and dig in eagerly, sharing from both plates.
I can't decide which I like better. They're both so good.
I mean, it could be due to how starving we are, but it is pretty tasty. We continue during our meals, occasionally stealing bites from each other's plates or swapping them around if we wanted more of the other. More and more people begin to show up as peak hours roll around, but it doesn't bother me, nor does it seem to bother Sayori. I focus entirely on each other. And the meal, of course. Sayori grabs a napkin and wipes her mouth gently.
I'm really grateful for moments like these, Aragon. Just being here with you, enjoying good food and great company.
Sayori jokingly raises her glass as if to propose a toast. I follow suit. I feel the same way. I'm glad you agreed to come out with me today. We gently clink our glasses together, take a sip of water, and place them back down. I gently tap my belly and sit back in my chair. Man, I'm stuffed. What about you?
Me too. But I don't think my stomach would be opposed to one more of those pastries I saw earlier.
But we have Natsuki's cupcakes at your place, don't we?
Who's we? I already had mine.
Ah, I see. I think about this for a moment. Do I really want to do this? Yeah, don't be a jerk. How about we share the cupcake at home? I don't mind.
Oh, you'd really do that for me? I know much you love Natsuki's cupcakes.
Of course. I insist, actually. Enjoying something together with you is always better than enjoying it by myself. If that even makes sense.
Don't worry, it does. I'm still playing a pastry, though.
Before I have a chance to react, Sayuri dashes back inside to order herself something. Sayuri! Let her enjoy the pastry. After finishing up at the cafe and taking the train back home, Sayuri still beams with energy. I wait outside while Sayuri puts away her shopping bags. There's still so much time left in the day. But I don't really feel like spending the rest of the day alone either. Sayuri comes back out, looking as energetic as ever. Hey! So, I guess this means our date is over for today, huh?
Well, like I said before, it depends on what you consider to be a date.
Well, usually when dates end, they typically end it off with, you know... Whoo, boy, am I really saying this?
What are you trying to say?
I don't know, a hug, a kiss, or something. That's just what people usually say, don't they? Bah, I suck at this stuff. Forget I said anything. What? Don't look at me like that! Without saying anything else, Sayuri walks over and wraps her arms around me. Sayuri!
Thank you for taking me out today. You made me feel really special. Even if I think I didn't deserve it. That doesn't mean I didn't appreciate it.
Sayuri breaks free of the embrace and looks at me, her face completely red now. You're welcome. It's the least I could do. Sayuri purses her lips a little and leans in to kiss my cheek.
Sorry, I hope I was not out of line doing that. I just did what my heart told me to do.
I place my hand on my cheek and smile. It's okay, Sayuri. But let me return the favor. I say this confidently, but the reality is I have no idea what I'm doing. But I saw this in the movie once. I grabbed Sayuri's hand and kissed the back of it gently.
What a gentleman!
Right, I'm going to go home now. I'll see you. Whoop! I nearly trip on my own 2 feet. I'm all good! Yeah! I try my hardest to not embarrass myself any further. I rush inside and shut the door behind me. Ah! Why did I do that? That's so embarrassing! I throw myself on the couch and scream into a pillow. Although as embarrassing as it is, I think she liked it. It was probably the most physical affection she's shown me. And the same goes for me too. But that is what you do at the end of a date, right? Depends on, like, people. Maybe I should search that up online. Transition! Sorry, I needed to... I was... somehow my microphone moved. When did it move? I shut my alarm off and rub my eyes. Mondays. I unplug my phone from the charger and open up Sayuri's messages. Good morning.
Morning!
Glad to see you're awake early again.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to share my poem today.
Oh yeah, almost forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, lol. Whoa, so scary, huh? I check my school bag to make sure my poem is on there. Yep, check. Head downstairs to make myself some toast and head out for the door. Head out the door. Toast is bread. Hey, ready to head out?
Yep, let's go!
I keep thinking about the moments Sayuri and I shared yesterday. It wasn't the last time I saw her that day earlier either. After a few hours, she invited me back over to share that cupcake Natsuki made for me. Nothing really noteworthy happened, except there was a strange feeling of tension floating in the air. Not bad tension or anything. I guess it was more of an awkward kind. more of that awkward kind. But in typical Sayuri fashion, she's acting like nothing happened. Except for seemingly being more energetic this time. I drop Sayuri off at her class and proceed to head to my own. I sure am tired though, but I guess that's how everybody feels on a Monday. Ugh. Mondays. Ugh. As I turn around the corner though... Oh, hey Aragon! Fancy seeing you here. Oh, hey, I don't usually see you around this part of the school. You're going to class? Yeah, I just have a few errands to run. Gotcha. Well, I'll see you around then. Actually, it looks like we're both going the same direction. I can walk you to class. Oh, yeah, sure. I could have sworn Monica was actually going in the opposite direction from me, but I'm not 100% sure of that. In any case, Monica and I begin our walk down the corridor. So, I have to ask, how are things between you and Sayuri? Oh, they're slowly improving, I think. We went shopping on Saturday. That was fun. That's great. I'm glad to hear you two went on your first date. It wasn't really a... Okay, I guess it kind of was. I knew it. Wait, how did you know about that? She texted me yesterday about it. She did? Of course. I've been trying to rekindle our friendship as well. And I'd say her telling me was a pretty good sign. Well, that's good to hear. But I'm still stuck on the whole date thing. Huh? Why is that? Well, I feel like a date should have been more. Even though I've always believed dates shouldn't be anything too fancy, it's hard to practice at what I preach when I'm actually on a date, you know? Oh, I understand what you mean now. Sarah's not a traditional girl, and I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that fancy dates aren't really her cup of tea. What Sarah would really enjoy is just spending time with the one she cares about. And the setting shouldn't really matter. It can be easy to get lost in the idea that you want to provide the best and only the best kind of treatment for the one you like. But for Sayuri, simply keeping her company is enough to make sure she's satisfied. I understand that her depression can make things a bit difficult though. She might even be feeling like she isn't deserving of even a simple outing with someone she cares about. Yeah, but still, that's good advice. I was thinking of inviting her out to the beach one of these days, on a school day too. That way there isn't a massive crowd of people to deal with. That's a great idea! I'm sure she'd like that. On the topic of Sayuri though, you ever notice how strict she is when it comes to poems? Seems like she takes them more seriously than you do. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think it's something to do with poem writing being her idea. Really? So it's Sayuri that ended up leading me to do something so embarrassing back then. Monica was the one who offered the idea to write poems, like sharing together. And Sayuri just then agreed with it. Yep, back when we first started out, she helped me learn how to express myself through poem writing. Even here, I don't think that this was genuinely how... I don't think that genuinely happened in the main game universe. I already feel like this is already different. That was fun. Monica's off to the side for some reason, as if that memory is something she didn't want to remember. But yeah, she's very strict when it comes to poems because she's always believed poems are a great way to get to know somebody. One of my friends just likes writing nature poems. It's literally just about nature. You know, like one of these old poems that like we usually had to do these shitty poems at school. Not shitty for my friend, but like I hated analyzing them because yeah, I get it's about nature. Like they're really just about nature and I guess they're a little bit about feelings given the way that it's like expressing like somewhat a little bit feelings through nature, but in general he said it's literally just he just likes to talk about flowers. Seems simple enough to read, until you get to the Latin names. Kind of the whole reason why you made everyone write them when you joined. Huh. I never knew it was that personal to her. The more you know. Maybe we could use that to get on her good side. You know, like you did, Natsuki. Hey! Jeez, that wasn't that obvious, was it? Sorry, I'm only teasing. I'm happy for you two, genuinely. Good luck on your date. I'm rooting for you both. And just in case you two ever share a sundae together, get cherry ice cream with cherries on top. Cheryl prefers the double combo because it speaks to her, something like that. Her words, not mine. That does sound like something she'd say, especially when food is involved. In any case, make sure the cherries have the stalks and are soft and chewy. She loves that stuff. Sweet. Guess I can bring that up with her soon. Thanks, Monica. And by the way, I've noticed you're a lot happier lately. I'm glad to see that. Oh? You really think so? Yeah, you seem a bit like your old self again. At least from the time I got to know you when I first joined. Give me a second, I'm currently moving my water bottle real quick. Closer to me. Oh. Switched water bottles. Done with one. Thanks. I should be getting these errands done now. I'll see you at the club. Of course. See you around. And thanks again. Monica continues down the hallway while I stop and enter my first class of the day. Monica seemed a bit flustered at my statement. Almost as if she didn't expect me to point that out. But she does seem happier. And that's always a good thing. Sorry, I'm moving my microphone again. Sarah and I walk into the club. But to our surprise, we're the first ones here. That's not the first time, though. Huh. Well, that's new. No, they have been first a few times by now in the squad. Yeah, it's already club time. Where is everybody? I checked the time on my watch. We're 5 minutes earlier than usual. Really? But we came at the same time we've always came. We always have. Well, I guess we were in a hurry today. You're excited to share your poem, aren't you? Well, I was, but I'm getting all shy now that I'm here. Whoa, Sayuri? Shy? I never thought I'd see the day. Well, it's a bit more introspective this time. So I'm a bit afraid to show my true feelings. I understand. As I look back at Sayuri, I begin to notice a few things that I haven't really noticed before. I mean, it makes sense considering the situation. Hey, Sayuri, you have a little strain, right? There. I get closer to her and try to wipe away that seems to be a toothpaste stain on her right. I heard her shirt collar. A stain, not a strain. I was already a bit confused with strains. Your bow's crooked too. Don't mess with my bow! Okay, I won't. I can see it's kind of holding everything together. Sort of. I tried to fix a few of Sayuri's standing hairs to no avail. Hey, Sayuri, didn't you used to have long hair? Yeah, I did, but that was a long time ago now. I cut it because it was really hard to take care of. Ah. Where's all this coming from anyway? Where's what coming from? What you doing right now? I stumbled and realized I'm basically playing with Sayuri's hair. Oh, well, I couldn't help but notice it looks like you were in a rush today. Even though you woke up early. Oh, you're so good at noticing these things, aren't you? Sorry, I know I shouldn't really be prying. Understanding can be difficult sometimes. Here, let's start small. Reach down and begin to button up Sayuri's blazer, which has stayed open for nearly as long as I can remember. Back to the city. What? I just think this is funny. What's funny about it? Well, it's funny with a friend who does these kinds of things for me. Hey, I'm just trying to fix your blazer. Don't make it sound embarrassing. It's okay. I think I like being this close with you. Jeez. This one is giving me trouble. Hey, be careful. That button could fly off. And hey, Aragon? What? My eyes are up here. What do you... I realize that I'm attempting to close the button closest to her chest. Don't make it weird! I'm trying my best here. Does this even fit you?
It did when I first bought it.
You mean 4 years ago? You'd probably have noticed if you actually tried buttoning up for once.
This can only mean one thing, Aragon.
What?
It means my boobs got bigger again!
I nearly placed my hand over Sayori's mouth, only to realize it's just us two here. Well...
Jeez, what's up with you bringing up your boobs like that?
Sayori gives me a cheeky smile as I realize my hands are the closest to her chest than have ever been. I easily finish buttoning up her blazer and sigh. Whatever! You look way more sharp now, don't you agree? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Maybe strain fits. I notice Sayori looks very strange and uncomfortable because it's too small around the chest and her boobs are being squeezed. They're suffocating in there. I don't even have large breasts and I can tell you it's not pleasant. And yeah, it would take a lot to get used to this side, but that would at least be possible. I'm not too sure about it being possible without buying a new blazer though. Probably because it's something I'm not used to, but yeah, seeing her with a button blazer is a bit weird.
Oh, it's very stiff. I don't think this is worth it.
She has slim buttons her blazer.
That's much better.
Well, there goes all my hard work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tease you like that for nothing.
Oh, it's okay. I knew you were joking anyway.
Well, you still had fun, didn't you?
I'm not sure what part of that I could have considered fun.
Well, it was fun for me. Stuff like that is something only couples do. If I had a boyfriend, imagine how upset he'd be if he saw you and me doing that.
For some reason, that was hard for me to say. That's a weird way of looking at it.
I didn't think that was weird.
Man, I never know with you, don't I? Do I?
I just think it's nice when you take care of me like this.
Well, I guess I don't have a problem with doing that.